This video is for group number 2 at the Nest, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the two-sided workstations to show exactly how this is going to work for the electrical. So the column is going to be a center point where we've got a 15 3/4 inch opening from here and here. That's going to be open to the floor where the millwork is going to encase the unit, and the outlet is going to be located in the back right here. So if there's one whip that can come over to the 2-inch channel I'm going to create, and I'll cover that in a little bit, and ride on over in that channel and come up in the void that is going to be left here when the cabinets are installed back to back, we should be able to put an outlet in the back for that to plug into, and that'll give us plenty of space. We want to have more space here. So you have that room for the outlet, and what I've done is I've changed that width so that this ends up over here when I flip it. So we'll get to that. So you've got an IVAC opening like it shows here, and a 6-inch drawer above it. Since that's centered, that's going to be shared with the two stylists. So if you wanted to put a compartment in the top of the drawer on the left and the right, one compartment's theirs, one compartment is the other's. That is a 15 3/4 wide millwork assembly to house the IVAC, and then the 6-inch drawer above, which, as I mentioned, was shared. To the left of it, there will be a 13 1/4 one-door base with 2 adjustable shelves in it. And it's going to be hinged on this side. So if somebody's working here and they go to open the door, they open it this way. This being the workspace where I just moved into position. You've got 53 1/4 divided by 2, which is going to be 2 double 6-inch drawer bases elevated. Now notice how I'm marking the depth here at 25 1/4. I've marked the depth here at 25 1/4. But for this unit, the depth is going to be 19 1/2. The reason being, if you go to the center of this column and you make this little channel that I'm describing here for the electrical to run, those 25 1/4 inch units would come out to, like, say here. And let's just use this mark right here. Let's say if they come out to right here. When you go against here, if you have a 19 1/2 inch unit, what I can do is stay away from the column and come out to the same line. So by having those units more shallow, if you're using the line of the column is the back of the units minus the channel for the electrical, that allows you to bring that unit that is housing the IVAC to the front of the rest of the units and still have room to work. And then when the quartz tops go on, that'll cover all of that. So if I go 19 1/2 deep there, 25 1/4, 25 1/4, what I'm doing is I'm leaving a 1-inch channel behind each of the units. This is the 1-inch channel, this is the 1-inch channel here, to have a 2-inch opening between the back of the units where this whip can rest in that channel and run over and mount to and feed the outlet that's going to be the back of the skinny caddy. Okay, same here. This whip can run out and over, and it can be in this space here, and then that outlet has room here. And I'll flip this around to show how that's going to work on the other side. The only question I have is there's a mirror. So there's a skinny caddy here and there's a skinny caddy here, but there's only 2 whips. We know one whip is for the IVAC on the north side, and then the other whip should be for the skinny caddy, the hot tool storage on this side. So as you flip it over, will they be able to take this whip that's going to the skinny caddy, do some type of junction, and wire 2 outlets, one coming out this way and one coming out the other way? I have that 2-inch channel to create some space, but I don't think that would be enough for a junction box to be in between. But that's something we gotta talk to the electricians about. So I'm just gonna cover it again real quickly. 10-inch skinny caddy, so this is the hot tool storage. This is 26¼ deep because on the end, we have to close up that 2-inch channel. So I'm adding an inch to the depth that you see here, which is 25¼ This is 2 double 6-inch drawer bases elevated. So 2 units, one here, 2 drawer, and one here, 2 drawer. Then you have the 13¼ 1 drawer base with 2 adjustable shelves hinged here. So if the stylus is here, they open the door and it swings this way. That is also 25¼ deep. Again, leaving a 1-inch channel so we can run those whips across the floor and not have to dig into it. 19½ deep, accounting for the column in the center line behind it. 6-inch drawer above the opening for the IVAC. The IVAC is kind of the shared space in between, including the drawer above. 13¼ 1 drawer base. And I have the hinge marked on the hinge is marked on the right side. It should be hinged here if the stylus is here, so the door swings this way. That is 25¼ deep. This is 25¼ deep. It's a 2 double 6-inch drawer bases. And then the 10-inch skinny caddy at the end, 25¼ deep. Again, making up for that 1 inch that's taken off the back for the channel. So hang in there with me while I do this. Maybe you get to see part of me if I do that. I'm going to flip this around and show how this works on the other side.